want you to keep in mind that no matter what happened before, the question is, do you get a free pass? Do the police get a free pass? Or can they, and should they, in fact, be subjected to scrutiny for all of the conduct, regardless of the circumstances that created it? Because you have to exercise professional judgment no matter where you are, no matter what had taken place before. You can't summarily execute someone because you think they have committed some other crime. The question is, what did they do to justify the use of shooting in the front and in the back 22 times? We said nothing. And that's why we're here. I'm going to have the family, the daughters, the sisters come here. Come on now. Sisters and daughters.
Please excuse me, this is really difficult. As you can imagine, and this is the 1-year anniversary of their passing. My name is Kirsten Ely. I am the sister of Cameron Ely, and I am the daughter of Valerie Ely. Losing two of the greatest loves of our lives in one night shattered us. As we grieved our mother and brother deeply over the past year, we were unable to pick up the pieces due to the intentional deception, ineptitude, and disregard for human life demonstrated by the Santa Barbara Sheriff's Department and the conspiratorial obstruction of truth and outright lies put into print by the Santa Barbara DA's office. We are bringing this suit to hold them accountable for their actions and inaction, causing the deaths of our brother and mother, so our family can get the peace and justice that we seek, and so another family never has to endure this tragic injustice and trauma. As we waited in agonizing confusion and disbelief for the past year, hoping to get some kind of information or update from the Sheriff's Department since their last contact with us on October 29th, 2019, exactly 2 weeks after we lost Mama and Cam, we knew something had gone wrong. Our last contact with detectives from the department involved us giving them information about a driver's license and a hat that we found at the scene that belonged to someone who was not our brother. They assured us they would follow up and give us an update. We never heard from them again. Their silence forced action on our part, and only after filing this suit were we able to gain access to their autopsies, the Coban audio recordings from each deputy's mic, and body cam footage. It was this new information that told us that our instinct that something had gone terribly wrong was correct. Things were even worse than we had imagined. Our beautiful mother, the brightest light we've ever known, never received any medical aid. We watched body cam footage of the deputies arriving on scene, and upon seeing our mama on the ground, injured and in need of immediate care, they stepped over her as if she did not even exist. At no point did they ever come back to render aid, check for a pulse, or even say her name. They left her for dead without following any of their protocols for care. They admit on the audio to never touching her, not once, to check for proof of life or to assist her. Our hearts break every time we think that the simple act of checking her pulse, administering CPR, or immediately calling medics could have given us back our mom and allowed our father many more years with the love of his life. I'm sorry. Our brother, funny and intelligent, with the biggest heart, had his life wiped out in a hail of gunfire. The audio proves that Cameron complied with deputies and had his hands up when they chose to shoot him 22 times. Cameron was unarmed and injured when the deputies encountered him. He posed no threat. They killed him anyway. The autopsy proves that most of the shots that killed our little brother were in his back. The audio combined with the autopsy is also conclusive proof that the statement that the DA released, stating the shooting was justified, is nothing more than a series of lies strung together to protect the deputies from their actions and to conceal the truth of what truly happened to Cameron, our brother. If the deputies had reacted appropriately, Cameron would still be lighting this world up. With his humor and his music, we would have our baby brother, and our dad would have his only son and his pride and joy by his side.